In an examination hall, there are 4 rows of chairs, and each row has 8 chairs, one behind the other, like this. Fair enough. There are 2 classes, maybe like A and B, sitting for the examination with 16 students each. It is desired that in each row all students belong to the same class and that no two adjacent rows are allotted to the same class. That means we can have A B sitting, or we can have B A sitting. In how many ways can these 32 students be seated? So if I take the first case, these 16 people can be seated on these 16 chairs in factorial 16 ways, that is npn, and npn is factorial n. In how many ways n people can be seated on n chairs or arranged on n chairs is factorial n. In this case, we have 16p16, which will give factorial 16 because npn is factorial n. And in how many ways b can sit on those 16 chairs, that is again factorial 16. So for case 1, total number of arrangement is factorial 16 into factorial 16. Why we are using the into sign? Because it is and. A sitting on these 2 rows and B sitting on these 2 rows. That's why it's multiplication. Now same goes with this second case also. Second case also we'll get 16 factorial into 16 factorial. Now this is OR. Either we can have first case or we can have second case. In case of OR, we add up the results, isn't it? So total number of cases would be factorial 16 into factorial 16 plus factorial 16 into factorial 16. One apple plus another apple is 2 apples. That is 2 into factorial 16 into factorial 16. That features in option B. Due to global recession starting in January, Ram's monthly salary of 8,000 was cut by 10%. That means salary of Ram in January was 8,000 minus 10% of it, that is 7,200. The monthly expenses, which were 6,000, increased at the rate of 5% per month. Okay, so expenses were 6,000. If we assume that they are starting from January, so in January expenses were 6,000 into, if it increased by 5%, it would be 6,300. Now it is increasing per month. From which month will he have no savings if the recession lasts for a year? Now his salary is fixed at 7,200 per month, but his expenses are increasing by 5% every month. So in February, his expenses would be 6,300 into 1.05, 5% again. That would be 6,615. Still he is saving. In March, it would be like 6,615 into 1.05. That would be 6,946 roughly. Here also he is saving, and it is quite evident that in April it would be 6,946 into 1.05. That will give us 7,294, and in this month his expenses are more than his salary. From which month will he have no savings? From month of April he will have no savings at all. A hemispherical bowl is 176 centimeter around the brim. So this is the bowl, and this circumference of the circle at the top with radius r is 176. That means 2 pi r is 176. 88. This is 22 by 7. So this will be 4 into 7, that is 28. That means radius of this bowl is 28 centimeter. Supposing it to be half full. Now volume of a half sphere would be like 1/4 of the full sphere. Full sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube. That means the volume of liquid in this half filled hemisphere is pi by 3 28 cube volume. How many person may be served from it in hemispherical glasses with diameter of 4 centimeter at the top? Now we have small cups or glasses where diameter is 4 centimeter. That means radius of these small glasses is 2 centimeter. Volume of each such glass is half of 4 by 3 pi r cube. R is 2 in this case. So that would be 2, 4, 8, 16. 16 by 3 pi. Now how many glasses we can serve from this entire volume? We need to divide volume divided by the volume of the small glass to get number of glasses. Pi by 3 into 28 whole cube divided by pi by 3 into 16. I cancel this, that would be 28 into 28 into 28 by 4 into 4. 4, 7, 4, 7, 9, 8 will give 2, 1, 3, 7, 2, 49 into 28. That features in option A. 1372, 1372 people may be served. A and B working together can complete a piece of work in 12 days. A plus B can complete the work in 12 days. B and C working together can complete the same work in 16 days. B and C in 16 days. A worked it for 5 days. A worked for 5 days. B worked it for 7 days. And C finished the remaining work in 13 days. That means C worked for 13 days. How many days would C alone take to complete it? Let C alone take X days to complete it. Now we can play a small trick here, that if it is said that A worked for 5 days, B worked for 7, can I say A and B worked for 5 days, B and C worked for 2 days, and C worked for 11 days. Try to understand here that if I say A and B worked for 5 days, that simply means that A worked for 5 days and B also worked for 5 days. Now the second one says B and C work for 2 days, that means B also worked for 2 days, so 5 plus 2 becomes 7. Now since I have taken 2 here, C remains with 11 more days to work with. Now we can use work done fraction format. So if A plus B can complete the work in 12 days and A plus B worked for 5 days, the work done by this particular group is 5 by 12. Now work done by this particular group B plus C in 2 days is 2 by 16, and then the work done by C in 11 days is 11 by X, and the total work done should be equals to 1. 11 by X is 1 minus 5 by 12 plus 1 by 8. LCM, let me take 8 into 3, 24. 24 minus 10 plus 3, that is 17. Yes, 17 by 24. Sorry, here we have minus 3. 24, 14, this would be 11 by 24, which is equals to 11 by X. Therefore, X is equals to 24. So C alone would take 24 days to complete this work. Sixteen men can complete a work in 12 days. 16 men complete work in 12 days. That means one man can complete it in 12 into 16 days. 24 children can complete the same work in 18 days. 1 in 24 into 18 days. 12 men would be able to complete this in 16 days then. And 8 children would be able to do this in 24 into 18 by 8, that is 3 into 18, 54. So this group can complete the work in 16 days and this group can complete the work in 54 days. So we have first group A where we have 12 men, it can complete the work in 16 days. Second group 8 children which can complete the work in 54 days. They started working and after 8 days 3 more children joined them. That means one more group joined them after 8 days. So 3 more children would be able to do it in by 3 if we take, that would be 144. So group C can complete the work in 144. Now it's given that how many days will they now take to complete the remaining work. Group A worked for 8 plus X days, Group B worked for 8 plus X days, and Group C works for X days. We need to find the value of X such that work is completed. So 8 plus X by 16 plus 8 plus X by 54 plus X by 144, this should be equals to 1. 18 into 3 into 8, 24 happens here, 54 and into 2, maybe it's done, into 1. Divide by 16, it would be 9 into 3, 27. 27 into 8 plus 27x plus 18 into 3, 54, 8, 64 plus 8x, and now 144 is 18 into 8, that is 3x is equals to 1. So we have 18 into 3 into 8, 18 into 3 into 8, that is 432. 27 into 8, 216 plus 64 minus 432 is 152. So 27x plus 8 is 35x plus 3, 38x. X equals 152 by 38. It will go 4 times. In how many days will they now take to complete the remaining work? 4 days. Two men A and B working together complete a piece of work which it would have taken 30 or 40 days respectively to complete if they worked separately. A can complete it in 30 days and B alone can complete it in 40 days. But they are working together. That means if they are working together, they would be able to complete this in, we know the drill, it is product by sum to add up in time and work. That would be 1200 by 70. Good. If they received a payment of 21,000, B share is, see now in this sum, even this how much time they are taking together to complete the work is also not required. Money would be share in the ratio of their efficiency. As simple as that. Who is more efficient? A or B? This is the time taken ratio. Therefore, efficiency ratio of A and B would be inverse of time taking ratio. That would be 4:3. That means money received or B share is 3 by 7 of 21,000, that is 9,000. B should get 9,000 rupees. Option C fits in. Nothing is mentioned in the sum. True discount concept on a bill is always associated with simple interest. If rupees 10 be allowed as true discount on a bill of 100 due at a certain end of a certain time, that means the base amount you receive or you have is 110 minus 10, that is 100. Now then the discount allowed on the sum due at the end of double of time. Since we are considering it as simple interest for the first period is 100. That means simple interest for the second period of the same length would be also 10, not 100. It is 10 and 10. That means total simple 100 or true discount what we receive is 20. Now base was 100. That means after that 2 period it will become 120. So on 120 the total true discount is 20, and we are looking out for total true discount on a bill of 110. So total discount allowed on the sum due at the end of double the time, that would be simple unitary method, 20 by 120 into 110. 2, 6, 2, 10, 110 by 6, that will give us 18.33. Option D fits in. A man purchased a cycle for 3,000. Cost price to him is 3,000 now, and sold it the same day for 3,600, allowing the buyer a credit of 2 years. He has sold it now, but buyer will give him money after 2 years. After 2 years he will get rupees 3,600. If rate of interest is 10%, find the gain. Let us move 2 years ahead. Since nothing is mentioned about what kind of rate percent it is, whether it is simple interest or compound interest, obviously answer would be can't be determined. But if I take simple interest, majority of the time we assume it at simple interest, then what will be the interest on 3,000 rupees for 2 years at 10%? That would be 600 rupees. That means his purchase value becomes rupees 3,600 at the end of 2 years if simple interest rate is considered at 10%. After 2 years he is getting back 3,600 and his monetary investment also become 3,600. His profit is 0. He is making no profit, no loss. Then the gain of the man is none of the above. And if compound interest would have been considered, then you would have incurred loss. Quite evident. The angle of elevation on the top of a tower from two horizontal points at the distance of A and B meters from the towers are theta and 90 minus theta. The height of the tower will be where A is greater than B. So this is the tower X, and it's given that A is greater than B. So suppose these are 2 points. This angle from A is theta, and here this angle is 90 minus theta. This overall length is A and this length is B. If I look at this triangle ABC, tan theta is perpendicular by base, that is x by A. And if I look at this triangle ABD, here tan 90 minus theta is x by b. Now tan 90 minus theta means cot theta. Cot theta means 1 by tan theta. That means 1 by tan theta is x by b, or according to this, tan theta is b by x. Equation 1 and equation 2, if we compare, then x by a is equals to b by x. X square is ab, x is root over ab. What is the height of the tower? Root over ab, and that features in option D, that is none of the above, because answer should be root ab. A person observes the angle of elevation of a building as 30 degree. This building, that from this point, angle of elevation to this person is 30 degree. Building height x. Assuming the person proceed towards the building with a speed of 25 into root 3 minus 1 meters per hour. After 2 hours, suppose after 2 hours he is here, and after 2 hours the distance travelled by him would be 50 into root 3 minus 1. 25 into root 3 minus 1 into 2, because that is an hourly rate. He observed the angle of elevation as 45 degree. Now this angle becomes 45 degree. It's given that he was proceeding towards the building. So now A, B, C, D. What we need to calculate is height of the building, that we need to find the value of x. In triangle ABC, tan 45 degree is equals to AB, that is x by BC. And we know that tan 45 degree is 1. Therefore, length BC is equals to x. This is x. Again in triangle ABD, tan 30 degree equals perpendicular AB x by base BD, that is x plus 50 into root 3 minus 1. Now we know that tan 30 is 1 by root 3. Fine. Then 1 by root 3 equals x upon x plus 50 root 3 minus 50. Or let us start solving. X plus 50 root 3 minus 50 equals root 3x. 50 common, root 3 minus 1. If I take here x common, it will be root 3, and this x will come here minus 1. Cancel out. What we'll get? X is equals to 50 meters. The height of the building in meters is 50. That is in option